Oh no, the music is going to loop, guys. 5 seconds left. Oh no, I'm gonna save you from that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this stream. The vote is somehow taking up the entire window for the chat. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? We got a bit of a spooky vibe going on. It's still September, but you know, I've just had a good look at Electra, and I realized we have to, you know, bring the spooky vibes. Just look at her, the design on the screen of the timer. Hey, what's up with the guy? Hey man, I see the viewers are a lot higher than just 0. What's going on with you? Need to troubleshoot that guy. Okay, if he's gonna play a liar, then I'm gonna tell you that we have 400 viewers with us right now, and I'm gonna hide the guy, put him into a, you know, corner of shame. Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? It's me, Sam, back again with another live stream of, exclusive content that I'm gonna show off way before it's gonna release on the live build. And in the chat with you today, the wonderful one and only Grey Diamond. Say hello to Grey as well. And we have a lot of news, and they are not only related to Electra. She's very exciting, and this season as well, the Tricks and Treats season. We include everything. It's not a choice, not a trick or treat. We just have everything here in Hero Wars Alliance. But to start, the starters for the tricks, for the treats. Let's start with the treats. They're usually at the same place every time, but who knows, sometimes I might throw you off, guys. But for right now, it's Chapter 2, Mission 7, Monolith of Meron. Launch the game if you haven't already, complete the mission, you'll get some nice gift on the house, be sure to collect it. Actually, always wanted to know, I've been doing a lot of live streams, and a lot of live streams included these exact gifts with the boxes as I call them. Did anyone get the rare avatar? I know it has a very low chance to appear, but someone from the chat, can someone confirm that they got one? I'm really interested in the odds. It's sort of like winning a raffle, I suppose. Let's see. I think I see people posting IDs. It's not time yet. Let me turn on the auto moderator. We need to filter out the IDs for a while because the giveaway is coming a bit later. But for now, let's just talk. Let's just enjoy each other's company. And I'm gonna talk a bit about the giveaway. As per usual, with new heroes dropping, we're gonna have ourselves a proper raffle that gives away an absolute star version of the upcoming hero to 10 lucky viewers. That doesn't change this time. But we managed to, snuggle a bit of a grand prize, so to say. So for today, we're gonna have 9 winners that will receive an absolute star Electra for them to enjoy, maybe put her into a team or two, And the last winner, the 10th winner, the grand prize winner, is gonna have themselves an absolute star Electra, plus enough resources to fully evolve the star of her first artifact, and her talisman as well. Why not, people? That's a big prize. So if you want to have a chance to get it, be sure to participate in the giveaway at the end, and be sure to submit a entry into the list of the raffle, following my instructions before we give away the 10th prize, because that 10th prize will be the grand one. So yeah, pretty big. Me and Grey were talking about that prize, and we didn't, we weren't expecting we were gonna get it approved, but we got it. We got it fully stacked, so I hope you will enjoy it. And before we start, I think we already know the things on everyone's mind. Of course, Electra is gonna have herself a relic, which we will check out a bit later. I'm gonna tell you all the details about the relic dropping and the relic skills as well. But we had a lot of feedback about people wanting to find a new way to gain the relics that we already released, not through the battle pass, but through some other ways. As you can remember, I've mentioned a couple of times, we are gonna have ourselves different ways of acquiring these relics through various events, or, maybe some other sort of thing. We'll see what the developers cook up. Well, the first thing I'm gonna show you guys, we've cooked up a way for you to get a couple of relics that you might have missed out on in this season. Exciting. Let me show it off. We snatched this little image right here. Okay, you might have seen it on the official community page, but the Tricks and Treats season, somewhere during the 3rd week of that season, is gonna have itself an event. The event is gonna be, a simple one. It might be familiar to you. It's a bingo event, but it has a bit of a Hero Wars Alliance flavor on it. So bingo will consist out of several cells, 5 in each one, and these cells will be opened by you through doing various tasks in the game. It's going to be available for some time, and each cell opened up will award you with a name shard, with the Kai specific shard for his relic. And if you open up a column or a row fully, you're going to have yourself additional Kai shards or even XP potions. If you open up all cells, you're going to have yourself a grand prize that will award you with some artifact chest keys, some skinstone chests, and Somna's relic shards. Enough for awakening both of them. And then you can, at your leisure, at your, decision, upgrade either Kai or Somna. If you've been looking towards acquiring the relic for these guys, that might be the time. I do not have the exact dates for this event, but I know for sure that it's the third week from this point of the season. Third week of the season, I think it's from the 13th of October. Gray might, correct me if I'm wrong. But be sure to follow the official pages of Hero Wars Alliance for the exact dates. I'm sure we're going to have ourselves an announcement pulled up, some details maybe on the event as well. And that's going to be a way for you guys to acquire yourselves the relics for these heroes. And most importantly, these tasks only require you to do standard in-game activities. They do not include you wasting big amounts of emeralds, Even if you didn't want to spend your emeralds this time, you'd look at that bingo, and if it had a task like that, you'd be like, oh man, I need to spend them now. And it doesn't have any tasks related to VIP points. The only thing you need to do is just play the game. It's the usual. Open artifact chest, open, the chest in the tower, maybe climb the tower, fight an arena, all that. So if you're a player who just, daily comes on, does his tasks, it's going to be a breeze for you to open up. So don't worry, you're going to get yourselves 2 relics. And then you can choose which one to upgrade. Because, the sources for the standard shards for the upgrades are going to be available in the events and the adventure shop, and we're going to check that out. So yeah, I think that's the big news out of the way. Hope you, enjoyed the news, this wonderful piece of news. And now let's switch to the game. It's so green here. It's like a night. Right, the Halloweenish vibe. I do not have Halloweenish music equipped. Please pardon me for that mistake. But, I think I would have found like a couple of Halloween tracks. But if we only had 2 Halloween tracks that looped, I think we would all go insane. Just as Miss Electra von Grave. What a long name. I think Electra von Grave is somewhere up there with like Mushy and Shroom in terms of how long the name is in the list. She's a royalty, I think. Some of her is royalty. She's weird looking. She's kind of I wouldn't call her an abomination. That would be rude. But she's something. She has a lot of on her mind, especially in terms of various identities. She, one day you're gonna talk to her and be like, Electra, how you doing? She'd be like, oh, I'm doing fine. The next day you're asking her something and she chops you up into pieces with an axe. Pretty unstable. But hey, pretty fun hero though, because the skills are pretty insane. Let's begin with an overview of the hero, and I'm gonna remind you that this hero is going to be coming onto the live servers on the 29th of September. I think that's Monday. Yeah. I did not do a mistake here with the date. So she's going to be coming with the season, and you're going to be able to, as usual, acquire her through her seasonal adventure and upgrade her through that as well. All the exclusive resources like the special red item and the artifact pieces are going to be there as well. We're going to check it out a bit later. But for now, Electra von Grave is a non-standard tank from the Eternity faction. someone to rival Corvus, maybe. I think Corvus has a different purpose because Electra is unique. She's a tank that absorbs damage directed at her and her allies and boosts her health by sacrificing other stats. You read that right. She is going to manipulate her stats in order to gain advantage on the battlefield. And I'm going to explain to you her basic skill kit in just a second. Let's get to it. That's the relic. We're going to talk about it a bit later, but I'm going to explain it. Don't worry about that. And yeah, she's all about receiving damage or protecting other heroes and herself from receiving damage. Interesting skill kit, and she has quite a few potential synergies just from reading the skills. I've been very intrigued by the Violet skill, the fourth one especially. We're gonna get to it in just a minute. And I'm gonna hide my face for a bit in order for you guys to see what the first ability does. Pain's Embrace is the active ability of Electra von Grave that allows her to absorb all incoming damage for 6 seconds. While active, the hero cannot be attacked, moved, or be displaced. So she's a proper, like, literal tank. She's gonna be standing there like a column, like a stone column that couldn't be moved, and she's just, gonna be absorbing everything that comes her way. And when the effect ends, she's gonna blind the nearby enemies, making them miss with the physical attacks for 7 seconds, and increase allies' magic attack. The formula for that is for the damage absorption limit. There is a limit, be sure of that, because otherwise it would be a bit unfair if she didn't have a limit on the damage she can absorb. But it's pretty huge. It's 25% of her health, plus a giant bonus, as you can see here. And the magic attack increase for the allies is 50% of her magic attack stat, plus a bonus here. Pretty huge, and the first thing that comes into your mind is probably pairing Electra with a mage of some sort. Maybe a heavy mage damage dealer who is gonna benefit from the magic attack increase. That's gonna be happening pretty often, I think. Especially considering her frontline position. Tanks usually gain enough energy to cast their ult, a couple of times during the battle. And I think you might be wondering, oh, she gives you a magic attack increase. What's the artifact that she's gonna give you? She's gonna give toughness to everyone with each ult activation as well. That's a bit of a segue because that's a very, very synergetic thing. And the Pain Cage is going to be activated with each ult, and it's going to grant your allies not only a magic attack increase from the skill, but toughness from the artifact too. The second artifact is going to be Grimoire Fortitude. You might have seen it on Samna already. And the third little ring here is the Ring of Strength. Suits for a tank, Pretty self-explanatory. Let me read the chat. I've been neglecting you guys because I've been, dumping a lot of information onto you, but let's see. Electra looks awesome, says Tansy. Thank you so much. She won't get tired of flying. I think not. I think she's used to it. I think she doesn't even, spend any strength to fly because seemingly the wings that she has around her do the flying for her. I think she, never feels exhausted. And it's not because she's undead. I think it's also thanks to the artificial wings. It looks like a progress faction contraption of some sort, but I think she's, doesn't have any correlation to the progress faction. But, I'll show you a fight or two against the progress faction, if we're talking about that. I'm getting excited for Electra. Glad to hear that. All right. Electra and Iris are probably a match made in heaven. For sure. I've been thinking about that as well. All right, let me hide the cam. People are already reading the second skill from me standing on this screen. Field of Lightning, second skill. It's a proper magic defense reduction. Electra is going to be striking nearby enemies with lightning, reducing their magic defense for 9 entire seconds. Magic defense reduction increases by 250 for every 10,000 health lost at the moment of use. This is where the giant health pool that we're going to discuss in just a second from Electra is going to come into play. If you lose health, and it's pretty easy to lose health when you are a proper tank for the team and you're taking all the damage, as lower, if she gets low enough in HP, she's gonna get increasingly dangerous for the enemies, especially if she has mage allies behind her. That's gonna be insane. But you haven't seen, anything yet, people, because we have Oath of Protection. Now, this is an ally synergetic thing, which will benefit from you having allies from the Eternity faction. But the description is, for 10 seconds, applies an effect to all allies she started the battle with, whose current health is lower than hers. And, that's going to be pretty tough to apply every time, because Electra's health is pretty big, but during the battle, some will... oh wait, is lower than hers. No, I mean, that's gonna... that's gonna trigger every time, because her health pool is giant. Sorry about that. She will activate it most of the time. I don't think anyone can rival Electra in terms of health. You'll see why when we get to the Violet skill. But when the effect is active, when the buff is active, she's going to absorb the part of the damage the allies take. So it's kind of a bond that Astaroth has that spreads for every ally on the battlefield. It's not a little, pairing tie sort of thing like Astaroth does. It's a proper, like, hey, I'm going to take damage for every single one of you. So, insane damage reduction, insane usefulness from the tank, doing proper tank's job. And, she's going to absorb more damage dealt to the Way of Eternity heroes. And the formula is, 10% of health for the absorbed damage, and to Eternity heroes, 15% health with a bonus as well. Now, that's the ability we've all been waiting for. This is the most insane out of the bunch. Okay. At the start of the battle, convert armor, magic defense, and dodge into health. The more points converted, the higher her maximum health. Armor, magic defense, and dodge are permanently set to 0 and cannot be altered in any way in combat. It's going to increase health by 10% of health plus a bonus per 1,000 defensive stat points converted. I'm not even going to comment on that. That's one of the best mechanics for a tank, that I can imagine, especially considering how health-oriented her abilities are. Very cool, very nice. And you've probably guessed already the synergies that might appear in your head when you see a hero like that. Eternity hero, you get yourself an Iris for sure, but one of the best things I've came up with, I think one of the most natural synergies here is going to be Mr. Soleil here. You know why? Because armor of the hallowed ally, if the enemy's attack will penetrate the armor of the hallowed ally, the damage is going to be reduced even further. So basically, with a hero like Electra, she's going to have a 0 in the armor every time. Every attack is going to penetrate the armor that doesn't exist. So Halo is going to be doing, everything in its power through the entirety of the battle, considering Soleil is going to be standing behind Electra every time. So be aware of that. Be aware of that. Every skill that somehow, relates to health of allies and other stats of your allies, please recheck them, because you might find potential synergies for Electra. And yeah. Let me show you the other skin that she's going to have. The skin is going to be for armor. It doesn't really matter which, that it's armor, because she's going to just convert it into health. Consider every skin that has armor, magic defense, or dodge as a health skin, sort of, for this hero. But yeah, we got ourselves this outfit that's going to be available in the Adventure Season Pass on the 39th slot right here. It's the usual thing. I'm just gonna scroll through it so you guys can see it. The energy, the rune stones, the shards for the upgrades, some wish seeds if you need them, more shards, a Hero's Way certificate as well, and, you know, Legendary Champions coffers, a skin, the skin, let me say that, relic shards, more wish seeds, all that good stuff, and the rune spheres at the end. All right. Now, talking about the relics, this time around, some things will change around how the relic for the new hero is released. Electra is gonna have herself a relic, but it's gonna be coming a bit later. Not with the start of the season on the 29th of September, but it's gonna be launching on the 6th of October, a bit later. But I've convinced the developers to allow me to test what is already prepared for the relic on this specific build. So I'm going to showcase the abilities and what they're going to offer, even if you guys will have to wait a bit after the season starts to get it. For this time, when the launch starts for the relic, it's going to be available in the relic pass. As per usual, like in previous releases for Kai and Folio, she's gonna have herself a relic event where you can gain points for the special battle pass, and there you will acquire the shards that are needed to awaken the specific relic. But, you know, somewhere in the future down the line, we will integrate the ability to gain a relic from the heroes that already have one. In some way or another, you'll be able to acquire it somewhere down the line. But if you want it, and I do recommend to get it if you can, I'm gonna show off what it's gonna do to your Electra if you get the relic on the 6th of October through the Battle Pass. All right, let me stop for a bit and read the chat. Electra von Too Long Didn't Read. Pretty good name. How could they select players for giveaways? We are gonna do that at the end. You're gonna enter a special keyword once I start acquiring these keywords for your entries. But I'm gonna explain all the rules in detail at the end of the stream. It's somewhere around an hour mark of the stream, so be ready for that. Hello Sam, says Olympus. Hello Olympus. I need this hero bad for my team, says Andy Q. For sure. If you're playing the Eternity team as well, pretty nice, pretty insane. So, let's get to the relic. Sorry if it's like too much information at once, but you know, combat is pretty extensive, especially when we get a unique hero that you know, uses some new and unique mechanics like health manipulation. But I'm very intrigued. Those of you who are like combat buffs are probably having a blast of a time with these abilities, deconstructing it, maybe cooking up the teams already in your head. And the Dance of Agony, is going to be a new ability that's going to be added once you first awaken the relic for Electra. And it's going to increase the damage by 50% of her magic attack per 10% health lost at the time of the strike. Attack and skill speed increase by 33%. What does that mean? Every 25 seconds, let me hide myself away, increases attack speed by 33% and greatly boosts damage based on health lost at the time of the strike. This will kind of increase the offensive power of Electra. The relic is kind of oriented at making her not only a defensive unit, but, you know, it gives her some abilities to strike back at the enemy and not only protect her damage-dealing allies. It's a nice addition if you want your Electra to be a bit more versatile in what she does on the battlefield. Maybe, you know, will allow you to combine her with another tank of some sorts, or maybe allow you more damage dealers into the midst, or maybe less damage dealers and more control if you know that Electra is gonna do some damage to enemies as well. The second skill is going to be an upgrade to the active ability. It doesn't really change the logic too much, but when the effect of damage nullification ends, she's going to deal magic damage equal to 50%, straight up 50%, no formulas here, of absorbed damage. If you saw the limit of the damage absorption, oof, that's going to be a lot of damage. If she soaks up enough, you know. Then we got an upgrade to the Field of Lightning. If an enemy's magic defense is reduced to 0, Electra and her allies deal 50% more magic damage to them. Ooh, now we're getting into a territory where lowering magic defense, not only through the abilities of Electra, but her allies as well, is gonna come clutch. This is I think the relic defying ability, because this is where the good stuff is at, I think. This is the proper team defying thing. You're gonna be trying to reduce the enemy's magic defense to 0 every time if you get to that level of the relic, and that's gonna open up a completely new horizon of team building for you and your newest hero. And the fourth ability for the relic. Thank you for writing, thank you developers for writing very short descriptions of the relic abilities. They're pretty straightforward. I don't need to hide my face every time. When health falls below 50%, gains total immunity to all control effects. As you can see on the screen, nothing bothers a half-damaged Electra. No Leon, no Isaac, no Cleaver. Nothing gets through to that. Pretty good, pretty good. Turn her into a cement wall that is going to be completely unbreakable. All right. So, this is, I think, everything you need to know about the hero in terms of her skills, in terms of relics, because they add to the skills as well. The skin I already showed off. The artifacts we've already seen. The last thing remaining is the glyphs. It's the magic attack glyphs, health, toughness, armor, basically health, and strength. That's maybe for you to prioritize something if you want to strategize on how you're going to upgrade Electra at this point in time already. And yeah, I think that's about it. And let me show off the events here. I'm just going to scroll through them. Wait, I remember. I always forget because it's in a different window. The talisman. The talisman of resurrection. It's strength and toughness. So this is how it's going to look like. And you know why I remember that? Because if you will notice that I have the Master Squad questline here, and it awards me with emeralds after beating the final boss 40 times, but that's not what you're gonna see on the live servers, because that's only there because I already have the talisman. It replaced the price for me, so not to double the talisman and make sure nothing goes wrong in the dev build. But yeah, the quest lines are pretty straightforward. It's the usual new hero upgrade quest lines, nothing too crucial here, maybe with the exception of, note that the Grimoire of Fortitude is here. If you don't really want to upgrade Electra, or you don't have it in your nearby future plans, you might get the fragments for Somna, maybe. Who knows? And Soaring Might, the promotion of the rank, gives you energy, some rune spheres for the quests on the path to greatness. Be aware of those. Increase the gift. Let me scroll that for the people who want to, count everything up in advance. The increasing glyph level. Oh, sorry. Just like this. And the daily growth, as usual. Just like that. The high voltage is also pretty straightforward. It's for the adventure. I don't think it needs too much explaining. Get energy for usual daily tasks. Opening chest and tower, beginning expeditions. The energy will allow you to complete missions in the adventure. Earn coins for the shop of the adventure through fighting in arena, spending emeralds on the outland chest, spending energy, every day. Value exchange for spending emeralds here as well, non-specific to outland chests. Generous soul for scoring VIP points, and that's about it. I have my development built on the 6th of October. It's kind of what you will see on the 6th of October with the launch of the relic, but not fully. So, be expecting that something will change in how the events show up on your screen. But, the first and foremost, the relic event is going to be available here. It's just not here because, I managed to convince the developers to let me try the relic, at least in combat, even if it's, still cooking. All right, let me see. Rework Ishmael next, please. Wish noted. Hello, Sam, says Marcella. Hello, hello. Let me see. How can we participate in the giveaway? Be sure to wait for the giveaway at the end of the stream, near the hour mark. And yeah, let me give you a brief look at the adventure map. Pay no mind to how this screen looks. It's because I turned on the relics on this build. It caused some visual errors on my part, but you're not going to see anything like that on your screen during a Tricks and Treats season or during the launch of the relic. Everything is going to be working properly. So this is the map, a Halloweenish one, that sort of an amusement park with more flavor towards our favorite autumn, holiday. And the shop is going to hold the unique fragments for the artifact, the recipe fragments for the unique red item, retribution chestplate here as well. These are the items you will be able to gain once you complete the adventure. And I'm going to leave the adventure and not spoil the narrative, which will be pretty intriguing for a hero like Electra, especially considering her, multiple personalities twist. Be sure to explore it at your own pace, at your own leisure. Now, it's time for combat training, everything we were waiting for. I've prepared some teams here. I have this gimmicky one called Chaba Wave. Let me start with it first, just to showcase how Electra is going to work. I'm just going to, maybe throw her into... let me come up with a team of some sorts. Let's go with like an Eternity flavor. Let's get like an Iris, a Tempest for some control, a Faceless maybe, just for the copy's sake. Something fun with like less used heroes. Phobos, let's go. For like countering Aiden here. Let's do that. Dante and Octavia don't sound very good mates for Electra. Yeah, the dodge is a bit finicky on Electra. Let's see here. These guys are gonna be throwing everything at Electra, and she just consumes the damage. She's gonna blow up right now. Oh god, Chaba is out of commission. The man is totally out of here. I've already, cooked up a couple of teams. You might have seen it on the history, but I want you to see the team I was talking about. Let's see the fully relic up folio, who I was showcasing during the last stream. I've cooked up a team with, these synergies I've already mentioned. Soleil here, with some Eternity team. Iris is fantastic for the damage dealing purposes, especially considering she brings the Eternity faction side of buffs to the table. And, we need more control. Let's get Tempest here. And we get ourselves, for the stuns, you can use Polaris, I think. And this team was absolutely fantastic. And we're going to see ourselves a Relic against Relic match here. And it shows insane performance. Check this out. I'll just, showcase this match, maybe with a Battle X10 for your amusement. And then I'm going to proceed to take your guys' ideas for the trainings from the chat. So be sure to suggest defense and offense that you want to see. But, make sure to point out which one is which, because I might, mistake the defense for offense and all that. And let me showcase the Battle Extend with that. A pretty fantastic show of strength, even against someone so insane as a Relic up folio. And I'm going to grab an Iris, Tempest. I'm going to grab Soleil for the synergy, and Polaris once again. I think that's full. Battle Extend. Boom. Demolished. No progress heroes can counter. Julius, you might have thought that Julius will counter this pack, but no can do. The cat is out of the bag. It tries to escape the battlefield. Pretty quickly, might I add. I think the cat is pretty scared of Electra. All right, let's see what you guys want to see in trainings. I'll scroll through. Her health is massive, says David L. It's completely humongous. I don't know. I wanted the developers for the comedic effect to maybe like add a giant health bar that completely, is gonna destroy the borders of your screen to show off how colossal that health pool is. But yeah, I think it's gonna remain normal. I think that's just a bit too comic reliefy for the Heroes Alliance. Let's see. Octavia and Dante in defense against Iris and Electra. Okay, let's do that. I see this suggestion from multiple users, but the first one that caught my eye was from Marlo Silva. Let's build ourselves a little dodge team here. Let's build ourselves a defense team with Dante Octavia. Let me think who we can throw. That's the main combination here, but maybe we can do something else here. Let's go with like the good old Sebastian here. Boom. And maybe like Oya Yasmin for entertainment purposes. And that's from Marlos. Oh god, Cyrillic. Marlos Silva. I think that's correct. I think my chat shows it correctly. All right, let's cook something up. We wanted to see Iris, right? We wanted to see Iris with Electra. Let's get to it. We get Electra. We get ourselves an Iris. It's gonna be pretty difficult for Iris to do anything with Octavia, as you might know. But hey, we're just gonna experiment. It can do us no harm, right? Let me grab like a Polaris maybe, and I don't know, maybe like an Isaac, just to satisfy our curiosity. Let's go with that. Oh god. Let's see. Who's gonna come out victorious here? Oof, Electra does not protect Iris from anything Octavia related. As you can imagine, still a pretty heavy counter, but that's the thing you can expect with how Iris interacts with Octavia packs usually. I'm just gonna do it extend just to showcase that it's probably gonna have a low win rate somewhere at the lower end at least. Who did I add? Let me remember. I think I had Isaac, right? And yeah, we throw ourselves Electra here, Iris. Someone's missing. Ah, right, I added Tempest for some control. But I'll extend. As you can see, not a very high win rate, but, gotta play to Electra's strength. If you want to see good performance, you gotta consider what is gonna counter the best allies for Electra. If you face a team that counters Electra and her allies heavily, you can expect a lower win rate, I think. But that's just how it goes, No single hero from Heroes Alliance is completely overpowered, right? A lot of suggestions, guys. All right, let me scroll through the. Don't play Iris against Octavia. Hey, it's the word from the crowd. I needed to test that. We all know that it's pretty heavily restricted in the code of honor of Hero Wars, but hey, I'm here to satisfy the requests. Let's see. I see a lot of teams, but not a lot of suggestions for the defense. Oh, I see someone putting up a team with the mark of defense. Next defense: Tristan, Oya, Kayla, Gus, Aiden. All right, let's build that. Thank you so much, Swidums, for the suggestion. All right, let's grab ourselves Mr. Tristan. Is he full upgraded? Yeah, pretty good. All right, Tristan, get out of the way. Next, we get ourselves an Oya. Next, we get ourselves a Kayla and Aiden. Where are you guys? There you are. And Gus for additional healing, I suppose. Let's do that. That's from Swidums. Thank you so much, Swidums, for noting that it's a defense team. Let's build something up. Let's grab ourselves an Electra. Do I want to try out other heavy like damage dealers with magic. I don't want to add Folio. I think Folio fully relic up is going to destroy everything in its path. But maybe Satori. Maybe Satori. Maybe let's try a very weird mix. Do not please face palm at my build. I'm cooking. I'm cooking at the best of my abilities. I'm gonna try and do this. Not sure if it's gonna work, but let's try that. I'm always afraid for Satori's life. I added Rufus just as an additional precaution. We'll see how Electra is gonna provide like defense for Satori. Ooh, did not help. But maybe a battle extend will show it more, a more confident, you know, result. But let's see. That was a weird team on my part. I do want to acknowledge that. But let's see. Ooh. Do not cook. Do not allow Sam to cook any longer. He's gonna burn everything in his sight. All right, maybe like, can I protect Satori enough to destroy this thing? Can I like go fully bonkers and like, well, Somna is gonna destroy it because I have Somna fully relic top as well. I think so. Let's try this just to see. I think that's gonna be too insane of a power shift. Yeah, the 3 ships. I lost sight. What is happening? What is this team positioning? Okay, okay, they're doing their job. Oh no, Satori went down actually. I thought it was gonna be a piece of cake, you know. Only thing for us to do is cast a couple of ults from Satori. But now with Electra and Somna remaining on the battle, they actually don't have a chance. I think they're just gonna stand there and slowly but surely pass out from exhaustion. Yeah. Yeah. She's no longer with us. Goodbye, Somna. I think that's a not effective team. So 2 relics doesn't mean a win, people. Doesn't mean a win. Let's see. Try the 5 relic holders as attack against this defense. Oh, you mean this one from Sweetums? Just fully relics? Let's see. Just to see what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna flood the screen with the effects here. What an insane team. They're just gonna... These people belong to different factions, almost all of them. There's barely any synergy between them, but as you can imagine, 3 damage dealers and you know, a control hero with a tank. Pretty fun, pretty fun. All right, let's see. Try Electra, Krista, Lars, Polaris, and Soleil on defense, please. Asks Gonzalo Rodriguez. Let's do that. Thank you for noting that it's a defense team. That helps a lot. And we're gonna add Krista, Lars here, Polaris, and Soleil for the defense. All right. That's from Gonzalo. Oh, sorry, Rodriguez. Boom. All right. Do I want to put an Electra team against that? Just for fun, maybe. Let's do. I'm still believing in the Satori kind of setup here. Maybe I kind of want to do like maybe like this. Let's see. With Isaac coming to the rescue against Lars and Krista. Robert Nicholson in the chat says, Sam first timer. Wait, is that an exclamation mark? I think that's not a keyword for today's giveaway. It sure isn't, but you know. Oh, doing pretty good. Satori is finally standing his ground. not dying immediately. I believe in you, Satori. Thank you so much, Satori. You're fantastic. Sam is a noob. Guys, what is this? You're bullying me, guys. I'm bringing you some gifts, exclusive previews, and this is what you repay me with? Well, you know, we've seen my performance in trainings before. You know, I do have, you know, less knowledge than you guys in terms of expertise, but that's why you're here. Defense, all relic holders. Offense, Sam's choice of eternity, including Electra. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. This feels like a personal attack. Okay. 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 This is the defense. Okay, let's see that. Wes Leech. Thank you so much, Wes. I don't think I'm gonna counter that, but hey, maybe if we only have eternity here, I'm gonna grab an Iris. Thankfully, there's no Octavia here. I'm gonna grab a Tempest here. I'm gonna grab a Faceless, and I think that should be okay. Maybe we have a chance. Let's see. Sam, is your account for sale? Nope. I'm gonna play it on my own. Well, you mean this one? This one from the development build? I don't think it's gonna even exist by the point I end the stream. I think the developers are gonna turn it off as soon as the stream finishes. Please, Iris. Yes, yes, we got Kai. We got Somna. We're doing good. We're doing good. Hey, you got relics, we got Iris. You know, you got an army, we got Iris. That's my formula for the victory. Let's go. Now that's a team. Full relics destroyed just like that. How you like that, Wes? Call me a noob? Shame on you. Shame on you guys. Okay, Electra is looking really amazing, says Tiny Desu. All right. That's pretty powerful. Let's see. A couple of more teams for sure. I think we'll start the giveaway in like 7 or 8 minutes. So let's do a couple of more matches here. Oh, we got a proper matchup, like fully thought out teams for the defense and the attack. I think Lon suggested that, so let's satisfy Lon's curiosity. I think Lon cooked up a battle scenario, a full battle scenario that they want to see. So let's do that. We need I'm feeling like a chef at a kitchen. Electra, Iris, Polaris, Tempest, +1 in the defense. Okay. Iris, Polaris, boom. Tempest, good old Tempest for some control. +1, my choice, huh? My choice on the defense. I still want to show off Soleil, so let's add Soleil here. Defense, that's from Lon. And attack with Mushy, Zisha, Aiden, Tempest, Leon. Interesting. Let's grab ourselves a Zisha here. Let's grab ourselves an Aiden from here. And then Tempest, Leon for sleep, I suppose, in terms of control, and Mushy. Let's see what that brings. What kind of outcome we're gonna see. Sam now planning more carefully now. Yeah. The challenge was all it took for me to get more, thoughtful about my choices here. Let's see. An interesting matchup. Doesn't really... I cannot tell where this is gonna go. They're standing their ground pretty firmly, but Mushy is down. I think we need to see how this is gonna perform in X10. I think there's a lot of chance that might be deciding the outcome of this battle, but I might be mistaken. Let me see Lon's suggestions once again and launch an X10 just for, for good measure. I was trying to scroll up to Lon's team so not to miss out on anything here. And Tempest here, and Mushy. Right? Did not forget anything? Did not forget anything, I suppose. Mushy. Boom. Battle extend. Let's see. 6-4. Yeah, I was feeling that it could go any way. It could go to the attack, it could go to the defense. I think they were standing pretty firmly, barely losing HP for like first 10 seconds or so, and then it started to shift drastically. So I think this team against this kind of defense does have a fighting chance, but it's going to be decided, I think, through how RNG looks at you and how the formulas of the battle look at you. Some critical hits might be the deciding factor, you know, some dodges maybe here and there. So yeah. What is the keyword? Not yet. But the people who are already here, not for the first time, but maybe for a second or third time, might already have guessed the keyword, but you do not need to enter it yet because I didn't even create the list for you guys to enter. So yeah. Let's see. Gus, Elmir, Peach, Lars, and Cleaver for defense. Okay, let's do that. That's a suggestion from Transparents with an interesting spelling of transparents. Maybe that's intentional. Let's see. Gus here. Elmir. I know who Elmir is, guys. Do not ridicule me. There was a stream once where I forgot who Elmir was. That's not to offend Elmir. That's just, you know, that's Sam's memory for you. Peach. And Lars and Cleaver for defense. Interesting combination. A chaos hero combination, sort of. Let's see. That's from Transparent, and this is how it's spelled in the chat, at least for the nickname of the user who suggested this team. And thank you for the suggestion. Let's see. I think we should probably fight with Electra if we don't have an Electra on the defense team. I'm not gonna add any relic top heroes here, but I'm gonna try to maybe cook something up with the mystery team just for funsies. Let's add Corvus, actually. 2 tanks, maybe. Because I'm kind of afraid of Peach here. Let's see. I think that might be overkill. Like Corvus with Electra, with a Satori standing behind him, but no heals, though. No heals, though. We might get punished for our aggressiveness here. Satori casts. Nice. We got him. Okay. That's a pretty confident win. I don't think we're gonna run an extend on that. That was pretty good. Nice. Pretty nice. How can we get relic free without paying money for Folio and Somna? Indian Gamers asks. Actually, at the beginning of the stream, I showcased an event that's gonna launch on the 3rd week of the new Electra season. That's gonna allow you to acquire and awaken Somna's relic for free. The relic for Folio, somewhere in the future, will for sure be available in some way or form. So stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to every news page, so to see, you know, every announcement related to relics and the way to acquire them. Satori is overpowered. Hey, he got the rework. Now people finally realize how powerful the guy is. All right, let's run a couple of more teams, and then we're gonna proceed to the giveaway. Attack team. Oh, attack with a defense team here from Shazik. Shazik. Let's build that. All right, the defense team includes Julius. Boom, the guy here. Arachne. Ooh, relics. Relics into the mix. Polaris. Nice. I think that's a full progress team. Nice, I like these. I like the progress team. After the release of Polaris, I played a lot with the progress team in mind. They have a lot of potential to them, but, you know, they have to be used carefully. And Shazik suggests to use Electra. Dante, Iris, Tempest, and Soleil against that kind of team. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm interested in where this is gonna go. No Octavia. It's so weird seeing Dante without Octavia at his side, to be completely honest. I almost forgot how Dante looks like when he's by himself here. Ooh, okay, okay. That's insane. That's completely insane here. Yikes, man. Oof. Destruction. Utter destruction, I think. Hi Sam, how are you doing today? Says Santiago. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Alright. One last match. Let's go. I see a challenge from Piotr Kveton. Sorry if I butchered the name. My team against Astaroth, Zisha, Celeste, Iris, and Tempest. Let's go, Peter. Let's go. Let's go, Peter, with that team. Astaroth, Zisha, boom. Electra. Ooh, okay. Who next? Wait, that's not Electra. I mistook the line. Astaroth, Zisha, Celeste, Iris, and Tempest. Okay. We need ourselves a Celeste. We need ourselves an Iris. And Tempest. All right. You know me. I can probably win this team by using Octavia Dante. But we're not going to do that. I think that's how it's spelled. Thank you, Peter. And let's grab Electra. Let's not use Octavia as much as we want it. Let's add like full control here. And maybe like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we're going to die to Iris. Let's bring our own Iris to the mix. I think that's gonna destroy everything. But let's see. I think that's a given. I think we should counter that. Cutting through the team like butter, I suppose. Yeah, Zisha is already resurrecting for Astaroth's ult. We lost Phobos. But now we got the entire team. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, thank you all so much who suggested the teams, guys, for tonight. That was very fun. Thank you for the challenge of the full relic team. That was pretty great. And now let's proceed to our favorite little thing, the giveaway with the grand prize. I hope you remember about the grand prize, people. Video details now. Let's go. I'm gonna customize your chat, guys, the slow mode. Gray, it was nice knowing you. It was nice seeing you. You're gonna be buried under tons of messages now. Let's proceed to the giveaway. I'm setting it up right now. Boom. And I'm gonna swap to... That's not the screen I wanted. What do you mean? This is the screen I wanted. And the word is Electra. Gray says, I love chatting with you, but now I will be buried with the rest of you. That's pretty grim, but, you know, something Electra would have said. Alright, guys. So for those who are new this time around, you need to enter the giveaway list in order to participate. And for that, you need to type !Electra in the chat. That's for tonight. Do it once and you are added to the list. Once we have an entire list... Oh, the tracker of viewers is now working. That's great. 1,000 people. Wow, pretty good. When we have enough entries, I'm going to press the choose a winner button and a YouTube handle of the winner is going to appear on the screen. And when you see that name or hear me say that name, be sure to let us know that you're in the chat by sending a quick message of hello or maybe how you doing, hi Sam, all that good stuff. And once we confirmed that you're in the chat for tonight and you're not away from your keyboard or device, then you can send us an in-game ID that you want to receive your prize to on the 29th of September with the start of the new Tricks and Treats season and Electra's release. And I've only mentioned it at the beginning, but tonight we're gonna have ourselves 9 winners who are gonna receive an Absolute Star Electra of their own, and the 10th winner, the most lucky one, the luckiest one. Why do I say most lucky? Luckiest one is gonna receive a fully kitted Electra. And what I mean by that, it's an Absolute Star Electra with enough materials to evolve her first artifact to the absolute, maximum it can be in terms of stars, and her talisman as well. So that person will not need to complete the fights with the boss of the adventure, 40 times. You'll just get it from us. You'll just get it from me, who's going to be sitting here on Monday and, sending those away. Oh, God. I think that's the biggest entry list I've seen. That's the biggest entry list I've seen for some time. I think it's usually at the beginning of the raffle, like around 400. Now everyone's trying to get an Electra. All right, I'm going to give you guys 700 entries. I think everyone's excited about being the 10th winner in order to get the best prize here. But you'll have time for that as well. I think once we're above 700 entries, we're gonna start, like right now, choosing the winners. But if you guys see, we're still gonna have the entry list updating. So when I press choose a winner, it doesn't mean you won't be able to put exclamation mark Electra to enter the list. Do that. You can still type exclamation mark Electra, and maybe you will be the 10th grand prize winner. Okay, let's proceed. Enough of talking. Choose a winner. Our first winner is Henry. Ooh, this overlay is a bit much, but it's Henry. Just Henry. So Henry, let us know if you're in the chat. And with an ID as well. Pretty quick. Thank you, Henry. Congratulations on the Absolute Star Electra. Now for the second winner. If we keep up the speed, I think we're going to be finished in no time. Daz is the second winner. Daz, are you here? Let us know if you're here. Congratulations. You can type a hello or maybe, something you want. Something that will cut. Oh, yeah, we got it. I'm here, says Daz. That's reassuring. I always hate losing winners because sometimes, winners with strange pronunciations. It's like you're talking about hot dogs or whatever. But yeah, it's always a shame to lose winners who may be away from the screen. But Daz is here with us, so the only thing we're waiting for is the ID. Wow, the winner's nickname is hidden. Guys, I can assure you, everything is fine. We do not rig the giveaways. Let me assure you of that. How do I? Boom, Daz is the winner, as you can see. Let me zoom out a bit, maybe, for you to see it clearer. Oh, we got the ID. So don't worry. We got the names. I'm gonna hide the border if it hides a bit too much of the window. Boom. Thank you, Daz. Congratulations on the win. Next winner is Real Cold G. Real Cold G. Check it out. Full spelling of the name. Real Cold G. Are you here with us in the chat? We're ready to receive a hello from you and then an in-game ID as well. Now let's wait. Pick me, Sam, asked someone who I didn't even see the name. It's just so quick. Disappears so quick. I'm here. We got you, Real Cold G. Now you're completely safe, and all that's left is the ID. Actually, I have some news related to the giveaway for you guys. Tonight I was preparing for the stream and we are doing the raffles through the Nightbot functional. And I've discovered that the giveaway that I set up each time the stream starts has an option that states remove spammers. Thank you, Real Cold G. And I'm not sure what that button does. I'm gonna find out what it does while I'm adding that ID from Real Cold G to the list. And if it helps us to unclutter the chat a bit, I'm gonna try to turn it on in the next live stream, during the next live stream. But you know, if it prevents you guys from winning, I'm not gonna use it. But that's just a bit of news. Next winner is CC Kuo. We got CC Kuo. That's the spelling. Check it out. Man, I was going for the vibes with this decoration, but yeah, it hides a bit of let's do that. Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. We got it. CC Kuo already submitted an ID. Pretty quick, pretty quick. Thank you so much, CC Kuo, and congratulations on the win on your absolute star, Electra. Next winner, Peter J. Let me zoom it out a bit more. Peter J, just like that. Peter J is our next winner. Peter, are you with us? With the Heidi music in the background. Hello, with a smiley face. Glad to see you, Peter. Congratulations. Glad you're here. Glad you managed to, send a message in time. Glad you're watching pretty attentively. Now, the only thing left is the ID. And I'm going to collect all of those IDs into the list that I'm going to use on Monday to send you guys your prizes. Can we enter now or only in the beginning? You can enter now, Chris. Chris, be sure to enter now. You still have time. As you can see in the background, the list of participants still grows. ID there. Greetings. Have a good stream, guys. Thank you so much, Peter. Man, such warm words. Very, very kind of you to say that. Thank you so much. Hopefully the rest of the stream will go down smoothly. Next winner is our sixth winner. Animal Tales Untamed. A unique name. Hopefully that's not a copyrighted thing. Animal Tales, are you there? Sounds like a title of some sort. I'm not sure if it is, but it sounds like a title at least. Hopefully Chris, who was asking about whether he can enter the giveaway now, already entered and now has a chance to win. It would be amazing if Chris was the 10th winner after asking a question. That would be a miracle. A fantastic miracle of luck. Relax with spamming, guys, says Sunino. Animal Tales Untamed, are you there? Oh, I'm here, Sam. We got Animal Tales Untamed in the chat with us. That's great. We're not gonna miss out on the winner. We already got the ID. Thank you, Animal Tales. That was the sixth winner. Only 3 standard winners left, and then it's time for the grand prize. Congratulations, Animal Tales. No, thank you for watching. The next winner is Tim Black. Tim Black, congratulations on the win. You're our 7th winner. Let us know if you're in the chat. Hello, with an ID. Man, you guys are getting ahead of yourselves with the tactics. I was not familiar with the game. Insane. Now we got hellos and IDs coupled into one message. Such good sports about it. Thank you so much, Tim Black. Congratulations once again. Thank you for watching the streams. Next winner is A05. Cryptic. Cryptic name. Sounds like a model of some sort of equipment thingy. A05, are you there with us? Let us know in the chat. Boom, with an ID as well. What is happening, guys? Did you decide that now it's your tactic to you know, provide a hello with an ID as well. Man, thank you so much. Congratulations, AO5. And thank you for this quick submission of the ID. That was pretty swift. Now, 9th winner that's going to receive the Absolute Star Electra. And after that, the grand prize. Scott Robertson is our 9th winner. That's a standard Absolute Star Electra. But hey, it's still a pretty valuable addition to your roster. No need to worry about getting soul stones. She just comes straight to your house, straight to your Dominion headquarters. Hi, Scott. And she's ready to be, you know, equipped with whatever you are ready to equip her with. Glad to see that Scott is in the chat. And now we're only waiting for the ID. And then it's the grand prize. Then it's the grand prize, people. I'm excited. I don't even know who's going to be lucky enough to get it. Let's maybe. I think I want to like have a imaginary bet. We have a sort of tradition here. Sometimes the winners have cryptic names. Sometimes they have very understandable, simple names, like Scott Robertson. Not simple in a bad way, but, you know, a sort of first name, last name basis. Thank you so much, Scott, and congratulations on the win. And now time for the grand prize. And I bet it's going to be a cryptic, tough to pronounce name. Am I right? Let's see who's the luckiest winner of the night is. And that winner is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I hit 10, I press reroll. 8, 9, 10. Bad Rider Val. It's pretty easy to pronounce, but congratulations, Bad Rider Val. Please let us know if you're in the chat, because that's a massive grand prize win for Bad Rider Val. Bad Rider, please send a hello. Hey, we got the Bad Rider Val. Congratulations, you must be feeling excited about winning an Absolute Star Electra with the resources for the first artifact evolution. Evolution. Man, I'm going insane by the end of the stream, each time, with no misses. Plus a talisman. Evolution, man. I should do an edit. I should do a best, like, moments edit. But the only best moments you're getting from that video are the mispronunciations of words when I reach an hour into the stream. Congratulations to every winner and to Bad Rider Val for getting the grand prize. I hope you guys enjoy your prize, and I hope you guys enjoy the update that is coming soon on Monday, 29th of September. And for those of you who are not, who don't want to be left without a gift, even if you didn't win, be sure to get yourself a bonus from Monolith of Meron. Hey, I'm gonna charge the screen. I'm gonna invoke increased chance of getting an avatar. The rare avatar from the Boxy's box. Okay, hopefully that helps. Let me know next stream if that worked, if you got the avatar. But I think that's gonna be it for tonight, for me at least. And you can continue to play Hero Wars Alliance. I'm not going to stop you. I think I'm going to hit the game as well, because I need to finish the final boss of the Kai adventure. I was a bit preoccupied with the work tasks to complete the narrative fully. So, try to not have any loose ends in the Kai's adventure and prepare for the new one with Electra and her insane band of identities. They do not play music, it's just a band, and I'm not sure if it's a good one or not. It's up for you to decide, narrative-wise and, combat-wise. It was me, Sam, Grey Diamond, with you in the chat, and I think that's about it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good rest of your day, whether it's night, whether it's day, whether it's morning, and we'll see you guys somewhere around here, somewhere soon. But yeah, most importantly, we'll see you in Dominion. And that's that. Bye-bye.
Ah!